everyone, it's me C back here with another video. Before we do begin, since my last video, holy shit, I jumped a lot in subs, about maybe 11 or so, but holy shit, guys, holy shit. Thank you so much for all that support, though I think it's because of me getting shafted on Audric, which I think people were happy about to see my depression. If you want me to get some sort of good luck streak, don't worry, I have something in the works for you that'll be coming out next week, so look forward to that. Anyways, before we dive deep into what we're doing today, as always, if you like what I do and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. We are currently on the road to 200, and I totally love to see if we can hit that goal before anniversary hits for Dragalia Lost in late September. I know we can do it, folks. Let's do it. Anyways, also, if you have any questions or anything like that, or, you know, want to see what I'm up to, feel free to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server as well. That is where you'll be able to contact me the best, either on Twitter or there, because I know some people try to contact me on YouTube, which is like, yes, I do read all your comments, but it feels, I don't know, personally, it feels weird trying to have a professional conversation with somebody about a tech issue or something like that in the comments. That's why I always implore people, join the Discord, because I can answer your questions there a lot better, because I don't know if everybody gets, like, say I reply to your comment, I don't know if people get the reply for that. So that's why I implore people to do that. Also, again, my Twitter is a place to do that too. I don't mind answering questions, like, say, in my Twitter DMs, or like in the replies of a tweet or whatever. I don't mind that. It just feels weird doing that on a YouTube video unless it's relevant to the topic I discuss in the video. That's just my personal opinion on it. Don't worry, I will still, like, answer questions and stuff on YouTube comments if that's how you want to do things. I won't mind. It's just I have my preferred methods of communication, to be honest with you. Anyways, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. Also, before I forget, the links to my social medias are in the description below, so there you go. Anyways, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. So, I'm doing something very, very different today. And we're going to be talking about the raid event. I don't usually talk about the events. The last time I talked about an event was a raid. I think it was like a raid event, not a raid event. Had me like an onslaught or a defensive event, because it was with Human Mercury. This was back when Astral Zodiac was out, and I was talking about that. So it's been a while since I've talked about an event and all that. So today we're going to be talking about the current event, Stranded Psychons. More specifically, Omega difficulty. So for your new players, I'm going to explain Omega for you. So, Omega is the highest difficulty in the raid event. More specifically, Omega level 3 is the highest right now. There has been theories that eventually we will get Omega level 4 or something like that. We will have to wait and see on that one. Haha, funny, because my name's C. But for your new players that are kind of like, how do I unlock Omega? So let's go over to the prizes, if they will load. So after hitting a certain threshold of points, let me see if I can find it. You will get an Omega key, and this goes for every single version of the emblems, so silver and gold have them as well. These are a little bit grindy, but it is possible to do relatively quickly now because we have Nightmare, which can yield more stuff for us in terms of the gold emblems, which is the hardest Omega key to obtain. So there's that. So once you get all three, you unlock Omega, and then you have to go through solo, then raid, and so on and so forth. It's a alternating pattern. But I will warn you, some of the Omega stuff is high endgame stuff in terms of might. Lower level players will have a hard time to clear it. I think it is possible you could probably carry someone, depending on how far they are in the game, because Omega level 3 is really fucking difficult in some cases. I'm looking at you, Elysium. Looking at you. So, what are some tips and tricks that could help you? Say if you're struggling, which I don't think you should necessarily be struggling on this one. I think it's relatively easy. But still, in the case that you are, let's go over a few things. So, here is my team that I'm using for the raid. Obviously, this is not exactly very free-to-play friendly because I have some limited stuff on here. So, there's always the budget options. The budget options were just fine for this. So, you may have noticed I picked Summer Unit for this. And I know I've probably said in the past, oh, some welfare units aren't that great. Yes, not all welfare units are that great, but if you have Summer Yuden on your team, he gives you buffs to your team, which is a strength 130% and a defense 30%, which is really, really good. So if you have the raid event character in your party when you're doing the raid events, you will be able to do more damage, which means you'll be able to get through it faster, which is really, really good. Plus, you know, they have certain perks that do help you fight the boss, like, say, a Bane or a, Res Affliction that they may inflict. So they're helping you be able to clear it better, in a sense of the way. Which I think is really, really nice. So, I would suggest, if you haven't already, get Summer Yuden to mana 50. I did not want to click on that. We're not summoning. No. Fuck no. Let me scroll over down to Yuden. Where is he? So, I've switched over to the 2D style for now because it's just less shit on my phone. Taking up my phone. So, as you can see, yeah, mine's 50. And people might be asking, how do you get Yuden to 50? Well, that little icon right there. So let me scroll up and find a better little picture of it. If I can scroll up a little bit. So the convictions, so people are kind of used to the convictions through the Trials of the Mighty now because that's what we have to use for the spirals. These are also for welfare units in the raid events. To get them to mana 50. This has been the case since Wukong's event, Time Worn Torment, I think May of last year. Yes, May of last year. This has been in place, which I really like this feature. It gives you more of an incentive to basically build up these characters, because these characters do help you out in the raid events. I will not be playing as Summer Yuden for this because, well, I don't feel like it. And I know there's something special with his skills, which I'm really sorry that I'm not going to show it off to you today. So I do apologize for that. Just know there is, if you do want to play as him, there is a little something special with the skills. So, if you don't know that, cool. I just taught you a cool Easter egg of this game. So basically, you need to get like 50 of these convictions, and basically that will just make him 50 MC, which is where you want Yuden to be. And then you can level him up and put augments on him if you want. But I'd suggest, yes, building him, especially if you're having trouble. Because he will help you so much because of that damage boost, which is really nice. Anyways, I think that is enough with my little tips and tricks, so I'm going to be clearing Omega level 3, but I already cleared it because I am post-recording this after I recorded the clear. Haha. So you'll get to see my first clear of Omega 3. So I will take it over to that footage. Alright, let's see how bad this is gonna be. Hopefully the DPS is good enough for this fight. I don't know why I said that. This is also like my first time doing this kind of video, so can you tell I'm a little rusty on how to formulate this? So far we've made pretty good progress. Now I have no skills, so I have to play this the long and hard way. Which is fine. There we go, demolish both sides, which is great! There we go. I'm mostly just saving Dragon for break. Alright, we're close. There we go. Who knows, we might finish before I get to do my second skill. Nope, we get my second skill. Cool. I don't know if it's an automatic KO. There we go. Not too bad. Definitely a lot easier than most of the raids I've done. Oh my god, I don't care. Well, that's getting blocked out. Hate when my phone does that while I'm recording. So that was nice. That was pretty fast, pretty easy. So that was also my first clear of that too. I kind of saved it for a video, which was I could have done it earlier, but other stuff came up as always. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.